Cynical theories, it works backwards, essentially, because it begins by looking at the ideas that have come out of postmodernism, the knowledge principle that objective truth is not obtainable, and the political principle that everything is constructed in systems of power and privilege to serve them, and then various themes that come from postmodernism. But some people have criticised it because postmodern thought covered a lot of other things as well. I'm not convinced it really did much of any good at all. But what we actually did is we started with what we're seeing right now, the ideas that are coming out of critical theories of race, gender studies, decolonial studies, and then we traced those back to they started in about 2010 to solidify into that, and then we traced that back into the stage from about 1990, when critical race theory and queer theory appeared, to show that these ideas came through there, and traced them right back to the original postmodernists, who are particularly Foucault. Foucault is being cited so much ahead of almost everybody else at the moment to where these ideas came from. So we take you through the original ideas about knowledge, language and power, the blurring of boundaries, cultural relativism, the importance of language, and then through the next wave. That the first wave, it essentially was very despairing. It just wanted to deconstruct everything. It was hopeless of actually achieving very much. By the 90s, various people were saying, well, this is all very well, everything's a social construct, we get that, but we actually need to reconstruct things. So we had theorists come out then and say, well, we accept that these are all social constructs, it's all rooted in language, but oppression is definitely real, and power clusters around these groups, and now we need to address that. And then by about 2010, this was then solidifying via intersectionality, which of course is the belief that we need to look at systems of power and privilege and marginalisation in an identity-based ways, and these identities are all mixed and multifaceted. So then we had a kind of theory of social justice of everything, and it sort of brought it all together and made it much more simplistic and much more dogmatic. We've moved away now from saying we cannot be sure that anything is true to saying we can absolutely be sure that we live in a white supremacist patriarchal rape culture, and that we need to dismantle that.